Hey, Ronnie, have you heard?
No, what's that?
We've got a new sponsor.
Sponsor?
They're the largest independent tyre retailer in Australia.
In Australia?
There's 58 just in WA alone.
58 in WA? Really?
Have a guess at who it is.
Do they do batteries?
Century. Australian made.
Is it Tyrepower?
Tyrepower's correct.
Oh, right. That's awesome.
What gave it away?
I don't know. Who else could it be? 58 stores in WA alone, the biggest independent tyre retailer in Australia, and they sell batteries. It's bloody awesome, mate.
I'm pretty pumped. But in all seriousness, the Four Wheel Drive podcast is now powered by Tyrepower, Australian-owned, independently operated, largest independent tyre retailer. Geez, I had some trouble with that one, Ronnie.
58 stores in WA.
WA alone, let alone the rest of Australia. Go see your local Tyrepower. We are pumped to be on board with them. There's big things happening at the Four Wheel Drive podcast.
Literally pumped.
You have gone outside and pumped those up for us. Big things happening. Tyrepower on board. We're super stoked. Can't wait to get to work with them. Go and see your local Tyrepower.
Get some tyres.
Get some wheels.
And
get some
line.
batteries.
And some batteries.
Century batteries there too. Can you tell the difference?
The difference? No. G'day everyone.
Microphone head.
Where is Duggo?
Jaden, did you come and talk into my head?
Yeah, I wasn't sure what you were talking about there, but yeah, you do have a bit of a microphone head.
Does it look similar?
Yeah, the new haircut, it looks very similar.
I have been told I get called microphone when I do this.
Yeah.
Liberating, I would say. Having the
It
shaved
looks liberating.
head. Yeah.
I
Very-
would do it. Courtney would, yeah.
not do it.
Nah, she hates it. Every time I surprised her once, shaved my head. She went away on a camping trip, shaved my head, came back, closed the door in my face, didn't talk to me for like a week.
Ooh.
No,
What?
I'm joking. Nah, she closed the door and then like opened it up again, but she wasn't too happy with it. I think she just doesn't like the look.
Protest.
Does she like your hair now?
She likes the mullet. She does.
Okay.
Digging the mullet.
Sticking the mullets.
Yeah.
How long have you had your hair cut for?
A few years.
That style?
It has changed. So believe it or not, I proposed to Steph with
yes.
with a purple
I
mohawk.
remember you saying this.
Is there a photo of that?
I can probably dig one out.
We must get that.
Would love to see that.
And then I got married with a mohawk. I first had my mother-in-law ask me if I was going to get married with my hair like that. And then that kind of like, and then my own mother said, "You're not going to get married with your hair like that, are you?" And I was like, "Yeah, I am now."
Just out of
I'll show
spite.
you.
It's like, come on, you should know me by now.
How was your hair for your wedding?
Very like suit and like tux sort of haircut.
Proper.
Kind of like
Did you
just
get a haircut day of?
3 days before. Yep,
Smart.
3 days before.
It's the way to do it.
We are the Four Wheel Drive podcast, obviously music by the Southern River and Let It Ride. If you were just getting a little bit confused there, we are the Four Wheel Drive podcast. It's still Ronnie, Jaden and myself. Four Wheel Drive podcast on Instagram. That's where you find us. YouTube, all episodes over on BackChat. We've got the tunes in the background again. That's very good for you, Jaden. And patrons, looking forward to having a chat to you afterwards. the4wheeldrive.podcast.com.au. Find everything over there if you want to get any merch behind us, voice messages, the ultimate four-wheel drive. Send us your rig.
Big segment.
Big rigs. Show us your rig.
No. Well,
Something
choose your
like-
photos carefully.
Yeah.
He's been to the gym today.
Has he?
Yeah, he rang me from the gym today.
I didn't. Yeah, you rang me.
Oh, well, I rang you back.
Yeah, you rang me back.
What was the...
It was a really quick one today because I had to be at work and I
Okay.
didn't have a lot of time. But it was just a bit of shoulders.
Shoulders. Just a day dedicated to shoulders.
Well, like I said, it
Just
was quick,
shoulders?
so it was probably
Oh,
like
okay,
20
yeah.
minutes, 25 minutes. And I just literally... I was talking to you and I was just doing shoulder raises.
Oh, you were actually... That's why I was so noisy. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm
I
going
was
to get off
in
the
the gym.
phone because you're like... it felt like you were dragging out so you didn't have to work out.
Nah, I was working out while I was talking to you. That's why
Wow.
I didn't mind.
Right.
Just do it.
It wasn't heavy enough then.
Yeah, it obviously wasn't
Wasn't
heavy.
there.
Well, no, I was doing it.
Ronnie,
Yeah.
mate, what time can you do?
No, you're in the toilet.
You boys,
we are
you
the
boys,
Four Drive podcast.
yeah, you're way off track here. And I want to jump straight onto the radar. And something, this isn't on the radar on the run sheet, by the way, but something that I just I bought a couple of weeks ago, pulled out for the first time today, and it's around the gym and working out. And I've found a mate of mine, good mate Jamie Cripps, has got me onto the Universal Bar.
Universal bar.
I think it's called. You might want to search that up, Jaden, just to make sure. And it's a little carry case worth of all these sort of like bungee sort of.
Oh, like the stretchy cords.
Yeah, and I had a little go of it this afternoon. Elite for on the road, little home workout sort of style.
While you're driving?
Oh yeah, the universal.
Not while you're driving, I wouldn't. No.
I used to do it while I was driving.
I used to do. I actually. Oh no, that was in the passenger seat. What would you do driving?
I'd have like those rubber things attached around the bottom of my 79, and I'd be like this.
Would you?
Be like this driving, and then I would go to the other one, driving, and then I'd have one behind my head like this.
Really?
And then like this.
I'd go to the passenger seat and do it. Like if I was driving long distance with someone and swap over. Yeah, I would say so. I would do calf raises though, like in the footwell. If I was on cruise control, I'll like just do calf, just keep the blood flowing more than anything. But yeah, the universal bar. If you're on the road, that is a great little kit.
Interesting.
I'll search it up here for you, Ronnie, so you can see it. It's a bit of coin worth. Like it's. Have you got the price there, Jaden? Just so I'm not.
I think it was $279.
Yeah. So decent amount of price, but. That's your kit there, and there's so many different ways to like hook up different bits and pieces. But honestly, it
not a bad idea. Just a lot of little straps and handles,
and they say it can get up to like 90 kilos resistance. Like that's sort of the max that those bungees will be for you. So,
well, for one, so you attach them all to
together? So there's so many different ways to like throw all these around. But like I had these. I had it double strapped today, and I couldn't curl it, but with a single strap.
Yep,
it was
Well,
that might just be feedback for myself, but anyway, that's on the radar.
Pre-season's going well, then, is it?
Yeah. That's why I was doing extras this afternoon.
So I've got something on the radar too.
Yeah,
it's a little bit different than that. We're gonna watch it right here.
I was just saying you're giving sponsorship to something that shouldn't be getting sponsored, mate.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, am I?
There's a big red thing.
A big red thing? Did I give you the right? I was like, shit, what video did I send you?
Yeah.
I've got no idea what's going on here, by the way.
Big red thing.
That's all right.
Do I need to watch the screen?
I was like, it's not red, it's purple.
It's
no, kidding.
Do I watch the screen?
Yeah, you do watch the screen.
Right.
All right, here we go. Now.
Oh, how do I?
This is, hang on, just pause, if you can. Just for context,
yep.
This is the most remote AFL football field in the country.
This is an actual football field.
It's an actual football field.
Oh.
This is on the Gunbarrel Highway. It's not far from Carnegie Station. Well, it's actually a fair distance from there. But this is the most remote football ground in Australia. And I thought I'd have to do something here.
Yeah.
I can't drive past this and then not do something. So I thought...
So this isn't genuine marked out as an oval?
Yeah. Now, I have this other video which I didn't get done, but I'll bring it in another time.
Right.
But this is my daughter's recording from the car.
Yeah, right.
All
Brilliant.
Right. So here we go.
Did you miss everything there?
I did.
Yeah. So wide of the mark. He's gone again.
Oh, it's in.
Oh, it's goalposts and everything. Big crowd or what?
Here we go. I had one spectator.
What's the history behind that oval?
I don't know what the history is behind it, but there was like a grandstand thing with like some scores on it, and it was like West Coast versus Collingwood.
Oh, really?
On it, yeah, and it was like it's the most remote football field in Australia. It's cool. Yeah.
Right footer, I see too.
Yes, I'm definitely a right footer.
Okay.
I'll fall over if I try a left one. But so you saw what I used, right? That was a what do you call them? Like a dry bag.
Yeah.
I didn't have a footy. I forgot the footy when we left.
Right.
I was like, you got to be kidding me. We're going there and I don't have the footy. I was going to do this thing. So anyway, I was just like, stuff it. I'll grab this bag out. I'll put toilet rolls in it, threw some other stuff in it, wound it up, and then went for
Not bad purchase considering you were kicking a bag.
Not bad at all. Flew probably about 10 metres.
Yeah.
15.
No bounce, but...
No bounce.
Yeah, right. I actually want to look into that oval now.
Yeah, but you should do a trip past there.
Yeah. Imagine taking the whole team out there and doing a training session.
That would be elite.
Maybe not on that day.
Yeah.
Because there was like 42 degrees.
Yeah, okay.
Nah, that's good.
Sweat it out.
That's good, yeah.
The grass didn't look too good, but...
I don't think there's ever been grass on it.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe the odd double G or something. But yeah.
I tell you what, we did. When I went out to Jiglong that time and saw their footy oval, geez, it's like, yeah, it's so cool to see that the kids out there are having as much fun as what I had on, my nice local footy oval. Nice white fence around it with beautiful grass and well looked after.
Nice and soft.
I mean, it would get quite muddy in the winter. I'm not going to lie, but though, yeah, like just awesome to see that that's what they're dealing with. That remote, similar, it looked not too far from what that looked like, but
yeah,
and some of the footballs that they would produce out of those little towns and communities.
Barefoot as well, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the kids would be, yeah. Or socks, yeah.
Yeah, that's
it's crazy.
I don't know how they walk on that ground when it's so hot. You know? I mean, I have heard stories of some travellers from the past, where their feet look like swollen camel feet, and it's just because they've got like all these layers of skin.
Oh, right.
Just to protect their foot. They can literally walk on double Gs and it doesn't matter,
There you go.
Yeah.
Interesting. That is cool,
That's
though.
gnarly.
I would like to. And now we've got an actual on the radar. Do we?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
no,
A
we
run
do.
sheet on
So
the
yours
radar.
wasn't an
Yeah,
actual?
no, sorry.
No, mine just
okay.
came up because you guys were talking about the gym. I just reminded me of that. And I actually did think today, I was like, that would be good to take away, like perfect away. Like if you're going somewhere where there isn't a gym that you can go to,
Yeah.
you can get your squats done with it, you can get press done with it, curls, like so much.
You could.
cool.
I don't mind what you did last time. We were travelling from Adelaide to Perth. You had the dumbbell with you. No,
Yes.
not the dumbbell. You had
Yeah.
what was it?
Oh,
It was
it's
like
like
a
a kettle.
modified kettlebell.
Yeah.
But, you could have 3 of those and they could act as your awning. Like
yeah,
to hold it down.
Tie downs.
Tie
that's
downs,
good.
yeah.
But you've also you didn't you have the
I take
the bands?
with me everywhere, yeah. So I travel with those even overseas. So there was gyms available, but
Yeah.
like if
good.
If not, you can do so much with just a band.
They
Yeah,
are,
Definitely
as
no
long as they're not
excuse
old.
for not.
yeah
not
they'll
keeping
break
fit.
eventually. Yeah, they'll break
There's
eventually.
plenty of videos with that. And my dog accidentally copped one.
Oh, bit of whiplash.
All right, so on the radar, sent in.
Oh,
I know it's more concept cars. You know I love them.
you do love concept
do
cars,
love a
don't
concept
ya?
car. So this was sent in by _I_Z or Z _, and it was sent in for on the radar. So it is a concept on what the 1984 Toyota 4Runner would look like if it was made today.
Oh.
I believe
Oh,
this
so
is
made by Toyota.
made by Toyota.
Oh,
Yep. So it'd be a convertible 4Runner. The roof would be able to be removed by a single person, so the rear. And they came up with the the concept for the SEMA show. So the SEMA show is the American show, the Specialty Equipment
Yeah.
Market Association.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'd never heard of that, and I probably should have. But I saw some stuff on YouTube about it. So this has been released by Toyota as a concept car.
Yeah.
Would
They do cool stuff in America.
Would history tell you, Ronnie, that if they would do that, like there's a potential for that to become a reality? That looks cool.
It does look cool.
It looks hot. I would drive the shit out of that.
Glad you said
I
drive.
would absolutely drive the shit out of that. That is cool.
Yeah, that's a nice
So-
looking car.
Oh my god! If they did bring that out, I mean, yeah, they would sell them for sure.
They would sell heaps of them.
How would you not sell that?
Yeah.
But I don't think they will. Look,
Okay.
the FJ they did ages ago. I mean that was one of those things where everyone in America was like, "No, you have to do it,"
Yeah.
because that was a concept car,
Yeah, right.
and they were like, "Shit, we better do one." I don't know.
Tell you what though, that'd be oh yeah.
That would be awesome. But see, they do cool stuff in America. There was a few of the Land Cruiser 250s, which they call them over there.
Is that just a Prado?
Yeah, it's just
yeah,
Pra-
that's
yeah.
they just
Yeah.
say 250.
Yeah, they call it
okay.
the Land Cruiser 250.
Yeah, right.
So they did this. So this is Toyota America. They did some of these concept ones. They look awesome
Yeah, right.
because you can see them like when you get those photos from SEMA and Instagram, whatever. And then I found out that they actually did it. Toyota did it.
Right.
So it wasn't someone who just a company who did it.
Yeah.
It was Toyota actually did it.
Can you explain SEMA to me a little bit more? Is it just like the forward driving adventure shows?
Nah, it's like next level. I think it's more like business sort of. I think SEMA, you get like a lot of different business people that
Okay.
go there.
Yep.
And it's like a place where I think you would bring your brand and then you would try and sell your brand.
Right.
I think it's like more like a wholesale market.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think it's like a public thing.
Yeah,
I could
okay.
be totally wrong, but
Yep.
that's what I was told many years ago
Yeah,
when I
right.
was thinking about going. But it's always at the same time as a perf show.
Yeah, okay.
So,
It's the only reason it wasn't.
yeah, it's only
Yep.
like once every leap year.
Oh, right.
Then it might.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
But it's just too much going on, you know. You got
Yeah.
Adelaide, Perth, and SEMA.
Yeah. And this is, you know, you run those shows, so that's.
Run those shows.
Yeah.
Oh, I help. I don't run.
Pretty
the
sure you
shows
run
at
them.
all.
From what I saw.
I run off my feet.
Big dog.
Yeah, true. Yeah. I had one more thing
Radar.
on the
That
radar.
was cool.
Oh yes, that's right. I test drove a Quartermaster. Another quick
Oh.
thing just to briefly touch on. I've obviously driven yours, Ronnie. But
Which wasn't that was the wagon.
which was the wagon? Yes. Was yours a Field Master, Trial Master? Do you remember?
No, it was a base model.
The base model, sweet. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a base model, but it had all the.
It
all
had the
fruit.
optional extra. Yeah. Yep. Anyway, just thought I'd let that.
How did it go?
Yeah, nice. Drove really nice. Drove very similar to the. I didn't drive yours long on road.
Yeah. The turning circle would have been.
Yeah, I didn't use it. Didn't need to use it for where, like, because you just do the lap that they sort of
Yeah.
take you on, you know. So there wasn't
Yeah.
really a chance to do it, and I forgot to try. I forgot to
Okay.
ask to do it.
What was it? The green one? I'm picturing you in the green one.
No, it was Donny Gray.
Donny. Oh yeah,
think it's
I heard
called
it.
Donny
yeah,
Gray,
yeah. They got some cool names.
It
for
was
colours.
it's so nice. It's such a cool car.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I've yet to actually drive one of those. That'd
yeah,
be cool.
it felt. I didn't think I was driving a Ute.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not. And I enjoy driving my car, but it was just there's something that was smooth. There's just the power felt like it was on tap for me, probably compared to what I'm used to. I just can see myself putting a Norwell tray on it. Little dog box.
So is that why you were test driving it for a little purchase in the future, maybe?
Oh, just to get a feel.
Would that be a Donny Gray,
I like the silver,
the silver
like
with a Donny Gray? Or you mean like silver?
like
if
just silver.
You would get a silver one.
I would get a silver one, I reckon. At the moment, it's very expensive. So things are, yeah.
I mean, the good thing is it's got Lauren's approval, right?
Lauren loves them. Yeah, Lauren loves them. So anyway, I
There you go.
drove it. I drove it just to
No wedding to pay for now.
just to get a feel. Yeah, well, still sort of just getting it back. You know what I mean? But no, it was good.
Jeez.
It was a nice drive, and I'm not going to say watch this space because I'm not probably not close to doing it. But I just wanted to get a
Watch this
drive and
space.
get a feel. Yeah, you can say it. I'm not going to say it. Anyway, moving on. We got car sales.
We got car sales.
We've got car sales. Now, car sales, I took the mickey a bit last week. Got a little bit selfish.
little bit selfish.
But that's okay.
That's fine because we still have plenty of messages.
Yes.
While you're
Plenty of
going,
messages to get to.
while you're looking for that, have you spotted any? They keep looking for it, you know.
Yeah, I found it.
Have you spotted any 250 Prados, brand new?
Yes.
On there, you have.
Oh, on car. Sorry, I thought I
Yeah, on
finished.
car sales.
I answered before you finished the question. I have seen some on the road. I haven't gone looking on car sales.
Okay, I was just wondering.
No, I haven't gone
That's
looking. Yet.
interesting.
That I haven't gone looking for the 250 Prado.
Yeah.
Do you know I saw a 300 today just on the way here, and I looked at it and I couldn't tell if it was a new Prado or a 300 from behind.
Oh.
I was like, why is this confusing me? I thought they looked completely different, but I saw the back of them today and I was like, that looks quite similar.
Interesting. My neighbour has I think it's a GXL 300. So next time I see him there, I might just ask him if I could park them both like that. And I'll say, I'll cover your number plate, just want to get some shots of
Yeah.
them next to each other. Because I always wanted to do that, just to see.
I could be talking, maybe it was just
Oh,
weirdly
yeah.
looked like one. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, the shape would kind of be similar, hey? I just want to know if, does it look the same size or not? Because I seem to think it looks smaller.
It does. In my head, it looks smaller, yeah.
And someone was in my car yesterday and we were out filming and I did some damage to mine.
Oh,
Yeah, I did mention to Jaden today when he was talking to me.
right.
Yeah, so I'm not going to go into detail what it is, but
is it bad?
It's pretty bad.
Oh, really?
mate.
I had to climb out of the window.
Is that why you're asking me to? Okay, is that why you're asking me to find some 250 Prados on?
Oh, it'll be more like
Are
parts,
there
I
any-
guess.
Just,
No, because
just
Ronnie's
asking.
is listed.
Just asking. Is there one with a door missing?
Why can't I see photos of the right side or the left side of
yeah.
this Prado?
Small,
So weird.
small, like like some paint damage. Not bad for its age. It's 2 days old, missing a door.
Yeah, yeah.
In good nick.
Yeah.
Like new.
fairly
150
minced
grand.
up.
Is it?
So it's out the front. You can see it later. So look, yeah, I do need to replace something on it for sure.
Okay.
So I'll find out how much that's going to cost me. But I got unlucky, but also got very lucky at the same time.
Right. Oh, okay. So it could have been worse. You're saying?
I could always be worse.
Yeah,
I mean, I had to climb out of the car, so you know.
Oh,
it's-
jeez. Can we wrap this up so we can go and have a look? Anyway, I'm going to fly through these so we can go out there and have a look. I'm actually really keen to see this now. So today's category, sent in single cab tourer, which is cool because I don't really look at single cabs. So this was kind of fun to have a look through. Budget was around 60, so it's a good number for me to work with because there's plenty of options in that range. If it was at 60 though, there was only going to be room for some, like not a lot of modification. So 60 is kind of like the top. If it was like a 50, then I've got, a little bit of wiggle room for some mods.
Okay, so 60 is the cap for the car.
60 is the cap for
everything.
I'm done now, I'm touring.
Okay, all right.
And ideally a healthy amount of kilometres was what was put in. So it's like, I sort of marked down about 150. But I made sure that when I was thinking about touring and what that would be used for, I made sure I clicked diesel, just personal preference there. Not that I've really driven a four-wheel drive petrol engine and toured in it, but just from what I'm
preference.
hearing, I like diesel. And anyway, these are what I've come up with. So this one caught my eye because it said 27,000 Ks. Now, I know that's not a car that's done 27,000 Ks because it looks like it's done a lot more than that.
So it's a Recon engine.
2006.
I thought that's what it was going to be. So I was like, all right, we'll go and have a look at this.
And Mr. Zero.
So just for the
missing
audio
zero,
listeners,
yes.
what car are we looking at?
Sorry. It's not just us three talking?
No.
Yeah, so for the listeners, we're looking at a 2006 Nissan Patrol. Obviously, the single cab tourer. It's the GU, what is it? GU2.
It's got a big canopy on the back.
Big canopy.
Dog box?
Dog box, toolboxes underneath, like either side of the rear axle.
Wheel hanging off the back.
Yeah, it's fully set up for touring. This was a special mention because it was I think it was like the best looking one, but it's done 270,000 Ks. And it's worth 43 grand, but I think it's still worth so much because
Everything else
of
on
the
it.
fruit on it. Like you just look at that car and you're driving away in that. Anyway, bit of an honourable mention. You can go on with
Sorry,
it.
I forgot to scan through the photos.
Yeah. It's a good vehicle. Being looked after, obviously. Everything's quite clean and
You could sell that
tidy.
canopy, eh?
yeah, definitely.
It's got Norwell vibes, that canopy.
That is like that canopy definitely
Standing fridge.
Yeah.
I love a standing fridge.
got a
Soon
bit
to
of
get
engine
me one.
work done, obviously. And anyway, that's a nice vehicle.
Looks good.
For 270,000 Ks, still it's a chance for me. But we'll move into these ones. So what have we got up
Still
next?
in the Nissan. So they've got another Nissan here.
The Nissans came through with the goods here. That's the thing.
For that price range, for
For
sure.
this price range and for the setups on some of them. So this one here, we've got
Well,
a
these Nissans are reasonably priced.
Yeah, 2000. Yeah, and that's the other thing. So 2010 Nissan Patrol GU6, so a little bit of a later model for the one that we just saw. Similar type setup. The canopy's probably not as
Is it wrapped? It was just painted.
the cab.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's got that different sort of
Looks
colour
wrapped,
to it,
though.
doesn't it? Like I've never seen that. But this here, custom forest green paint job. There you go, and Raptor paint used on the exterior,
Okay.
so it'll have that sort
Yeah.
of coarse feel.
Matt Green's got a black checker plate canopy on the
Yeah,
back.
and I like this one because you
Water
click
pump.
on the overview of this thing and it's like bananas. So
Oh, just the full list.
and it's like you can tell it's been like it's a good ad, written well. You can tell this car's been looked after. So It's done 110,000 kilometres. It's worth this is worth 60 grand. So there's no more money to spend.
120,000.
Kilometres on the clock.
Yeah.
115.
115. Wow, that's good.
Yeah, so it's still in that healthy range. It's sold with all of this too. So like the rooftop tent, it's every bit of fruit you can imagine is on there.
That's ready to go.
Ready to go, 100%. Even to like, it's just.
Hopefully it doesn't catch on fire.
Why would it? Why would it?
Disregard. Keep moving.
What did I miss?
No, keep moving. Move on.
Have you seen something? Because I won't be able to see all these things. You got to check them off for me. Oh, the gas tank.
Yeah, it could be that.
Yeah. What? Go back and show me. I don't want people to. Come on. I want this guy to make a sale.
You missed it.
But
Can we move on?
Yeah. Do you understand? That's right. Moving on to the next one.
why don't I understand? Explain that to me.
Yeah.
No. You either get it or you don't get it.
Yeah. Yeah, we probably better leave it at that.
we'll
I think.
just leave it at
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
69.
We'll tell you after. How about that?
Wait, 69 there?
Oh, was it?
I don't know.
We'll tell you after.
Now I'm rattled in my own segment.
This,
My own car sales segment, I'm rattled.
Is this a Hilux?
I don't care, Ronnie. Nah, where am I? Actually,
You understand later.
why am I not getting it? Should I get it?
Yeah, you should get it.
Is it really
It's-
obvious?
Yeah. No, it's
Jeez,
fine.
I hope people are listening to this and not looking. So
Could be it could be a 12-volt fire maybe.
Could be.
was there some shit wiring?
No.
No. No, look, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just what do you call it? It's a stereotype about a particular product.
Oh, right. I wasn't really, okay. Maybe I don't get that.
You're rattled, mate.
Oh, that's my pick of the bunch.
I'm
though, that
rattled
one.
now.
That was a very
That
good
one
one.
before was the pick of the bunch.
Yeah,
and
I
I didn't
agree.
even get to get into this
liked
list
it.
because look at that list.
What is that for that one?
Nah.
Oh, that's for the other one.
before, yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah.
Good car?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Good price.
Very good car.
Good car, good price.
Really,
Good car.
really well
Low
priced.
Ks. Yeah. Did I mention the high flow aftermarket airbox? No, I didn't because I didn't have time.
No, you
And
didn't.
I got rattled.
But it did.
You did
You
get
could see
rattled.
some custom work in there. So.
Yeah.
Get rattled.
So-
Where's the description?
so-
Where can I look at the description?
You could see some custom work.
Oh, here
Anyway, that's a good vehicle.
Whoa.
Go and buy that thing. Yeah, there you go. Good by you, Jade.
Boy.
Anyway.
There's quite a bit in there.
I don't know if the viewers will be able to see this.
Recently chirped. It just got every single thing you can think of done to it. Yeah, so this is in the
2014 Isuzu D-Max.
Yep, manual, this
SX
thing.
manual. 4x4.
Again,
MY14.
Oh, I thought it was a Hilux.
D-Max, again, got everything, sort of 117,000 Ks on the clock, 45 grand, so you got a little room to play with there. But I don't think you're going to need to do too much of this. It's got a TC box canopy on the back, it's set up really nicely, sort of divided up over two because you've got the room to do that on a single cab, obviously.
I've never actually seen a single cab D-Max with the whole setup.
Yeah, like solar on top, awning ready to go, racks ready to go, 2 spare tyres on the back.
Oh, got a winch and everything.
Yeah,
Rumba.
winch, red arc electric brakes, new mirrors, Safari snorkel, GME radio.
Oh, 200 amp hour.
Hang on, was that 2 batteries? Just go back one. Yeah. 2 batteries.
Two, yeah.
400 amp hours of lithium power. Thank you very
So,
much.
yeah. Anyway, this one's
Holy
all
moly.
set up, ready to go. And I reckon this is a pretty good deal. I don't know a whole lot about the D-Maxes. I got
How much water storage has he got? Does it list that?
let me have a look for you.
And what are they doing with 400 amp hours of battery? What would you be doing with that, Ronnie?
Oh, you'd be staying off grid for a very long time. I saw a 2,000 watt inverter. I mean, those batteries are pretty good. So I don't know. I don't know why you have so much power.
I can't see how much water. I haven't mentioned that.
Must be, I reckon, like a base camper or something. Is it like a jack off thing?
It's a jack off. That's
There
for
we
sure.
go. So he probably jacks it off. Drives
Well,
off,
it's got
you
the
know?
jack off
Duggo would know about it.
slots on the back canopy. I don't know about the front, like box at the front. See these?
Yeah.
It's just to the back. But anyway, that's a nice
I like that one.
car too.
Yeah, I like that one.
Manual.
I prefer the one before.
I do as well, but I like this one.
45, so you're 15 grand cheaper on this one.
Here we go.
Oh,
There you
this
go.
one,
Here's the
this
Land
one
Cruiser.
I just threw in. It's give an old mention. Give a mention to our old mate, the Landy.
Okay,
Not
so
the Land Rover, actually.
so
The Cruiser.
you can get 2 patrols with absolutely everything you
Yep.
need that are more capable off-road.
Yep.
Or you can buy a 79 series single cab
Yes, you can. For $48,000, I believe.
with nothing in it.
Is that right, Jaden? Off the top of my
Correct.
head. I just got to get it up on my screen. Yeah, 46. Is that? I feel like that dropped since the time I saved it.
So single cab cruisers are the cheapest variant out of all of them.
Yes, and the reason I put this in is because you're a little bit under the limit to spend, so you can do a little bit to it. Mm-hmm. And I did that because you could probably get a decent canopy for around that $12,000 mark if you went up. Like if you were going right up to the 60, you could get between $12,000 and $14,000. You could probably get a decent canopy on the back. But I did put this in there because it's already got stuff like a 3-inch exhaust, 2-inch lift with upgraded suspension.
How many Ks?
It's done like just under 100, 99.
Oh,
99
really?
and a bit.
Okay.
Yeah. So throttle controller, tinted windows. It's obviously got the bike ramp there, but it's been tuned. So it's the spotlights. Like it's basically just got the touring part on the back. If you could do that for 14 grand or under, that comes under your 60. So I just put that in there as another option that wasn't already set up, but something that you could do for it. So
Interesting choices there. So this is actually not a clear choice for myself. It's between 2 if I was going to pick.
yeah,
And that would be, first choice would be that green Patrol. Second choice would be that Cruiser.
yeah,
Why? Because it's got low Ks. So it's not going to need injectors for like another 200,000 Ks probably.
Yeah.
It's already got tune. Like you said, you just need to fit out the back. So you can do
Yeah.
that yourself. Whereas something like this, back one, something like that GU Patrol there, it's everything. That looks really staunch. I love that.
Yeah, I really like that.
It looks nice. So that is ready to go. But you are buying into that setup. You're buying
Yes.
into
Yeah.
how that is.
Yeah.
You're
That's
not
a good point.
doing your own thing.
that's a good point.
But it's a good setup.
It'd be, that's a great point actually.
Just needs a fire extinguisher and
Nah.
a few like one couple
Look
of
at how
minor
happy he
changes.
is now that he gets the joke.
Oh, I didn't really
Stoked.
pick up. I didn't look that into it, but you two got it so fast that it kind of made
I'm
me
just being
feel
a little bit cheeky there.
Yeah,
Tongue in cheek.
It's a little bit cheeky.
tongue in cheek.
So
yeah, tongue in cheek.
the
cheek.
it doesn't have an awning, does it?
Can you flick to the other side, Jaden? I look at so many cars, I can't remember what I've been looking at.
No, I don't see one.
Oh, go back to the other side. What was that? There's some canvas going on the other there. That's canvas.
Yeah, I reckon that
Right.
would half set up for a dog box, maybe.
Yeah,
You flip that
so
over.
must be
for
mesh or
for
something.
the pooch. I like that thing. That's
I
pretty
like
cool,
that.
eh?
That's clever.
I like it too. Color coordinated, everything, black and green. Looks very sidetracked-ish.
It does.
Yeah,
it does.
Yeah, you could buy that and join the sidetrack crew.
Good call.
Good crew to be a part of.
Yeah, they're good fellas, eh?
Top fellas.
All right.
Sweet.
Anyway, that was
That's a
car
good-
sales.
I like that. It's
That's
a
a good category.
car sales
I
from
like
you.
that one. I did. I had a lot of fun.
So
Very
what would be your pick?
Patrol.
The same one?
Yeah.
Forest green.
Yeah,
Second?
the forest green one.
Second,
For sure.
second place.
Yep. Second place.
What about you, Duggo?
Maybe the first patrol. For second
Yeah,
place.
if that first patrol didn't have as many,
So many
Ks on the
Ks?
clock, yeah, that'd be a
Oh, yeah, it was 247, wasn't it?
yeah. But then
Okay,
it wouldn't be
then
worth.
Second place would be the work.
It wouldn't be worth
the
43
Land
grand.
Cruiser.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyway, they're all quite good cars, but I do like that patrol.
It's hard not to pick a Land Cruiser, isn't it?
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah, it depends.
If you had the patrol, same amount of Ks as that Land Cruiser, and then you had the Land Cruiser, both with the same amount of stuff on them, all that, would you be holding one higher than the other?
If it had all the stuff on it,
Yeah, if it was the exact same kind of kilometers, 3-inch lift, tuned, all that kind of stuff, same everything.
Yeah.
But one's a patrol, one's a Land Cruiser.
then I'll go to Land Cruiser.
You're holding the Land Cruiser above it.
Yeah.
At what point do you hold the patrol above the Land Cruiser?
At this point,
When it's fully set up.
when it's fully set up, yeah.
See the thing
Yeah.
about that, so that patrol with
With all the
the
Ks.
that patrol with all the Ks on it, like the 271, that's the 6-cylinder 4.2 litre turbo diesel engine.
Yeah, okay.
So the other one's like the standard,
The 3 litre.
4-cylinder 3 litre.
Yeah.
So that's the other thing about that first one, you know. It's just still a lot of Ks, but I don't. Those engines are meant to be pretty good, aren't they?
Yeah, if you sort out the cooling and that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
If you sort out the cooling, and then the 3 litre, it's just got there's like I think it's like series 3 to 4. It's
Yep.
like the
okay.
2, 3, 4. That's where you got that grenade engine. I think after that they sorted it out.
Righto.
It's a bit like all makes and models have this, so.
Yeah.
Just make sure I'm not just having a dig at patrols.
No.
The Hilux also had it, like the D4D. That had like a period of time where the injectors were absolutely rubbish.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
So,
yeah.
And I was pretty happy I bought a 4 litre petrol then because I would have been in
true.
that situation with the
Been
death
more
rattles.
time.
You know, I had shit fuel in my N70 and my mate filled up his Commodore at the same place. His Commodore blew the motor. And my Hilux misfired cylinder 2.
Oh, right.
And I kept driving with the fuel in it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Rough.
All right.
We do have
Car,
another
that
segment.
sparked some conversation in the
Yeah, it
car
was-
sales today.
It did.
So
And a bit of banter.
I like it.
so do we have any, like, is that the person that we answered? There's no more? There's no more people
For car sales?
for car sales?
No, one of
Oh,
them.
It was the
there's-
Ultimate 4-Drive then.
Ultimate
Oh,
four-wheel
Ultimate
drive.
4-Drive now,
Ultimate
yeah.
four-wheel
Have we
drive
got
now.
more than one photo now?
Well, no.
Okay.
So this one came in when we only had one photo.
Yeah,
I've
right.
updated the website. Well, I haven't updated the website. Shout out to Mamba Digital. They helped us out there.
Mamba.
Mamba. They helped us out with fixing the website a little bit here. So we've got the Ultimate 4-wheel drive segment. We've got a first name, a last name, an email. Actually, you know what? I'll bring it up behind you, boys, because that'll help.
And we now allow up to 5 photos.
Yes. So we got the email. You got your make and model. You put that in. You got your budget, purpose of your rig, anything else we need to know about it. So just put in all these details, whatever you want. You can make anything else we should know, just as in depth as you want, and then you can upload your 5 photos. Done.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Make sure when you do those 5 photos, you get like the stuff that you want to show.
Yeah, make it count.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. You got 5 photos, and yeah. If you have one photo, it better be your best photo as well. Just saying that.
Do you want to read it, Jaden, or do you want me to?
Do you want to read it?
I can read it.
I know you can, but do you want to?
Yeah, I'll read it. Yep, I do.
What are we reading?
The Ultimate 4-wheel drive.
The run sheet, Ronnie.
Here we go.
Righto.
Yes.
Have you got the one photo for us, please?
I do have the one photo.
Okay.
You let me know when you want me to put that up, and I will.
Put that up now, please. Ultimate 4-wheel drive. Here we go.
It is.
Hang on a second. That's the one photo?
This is the one photo.
It is.
Stitch up.
Yeah.
It is.
Is
Actually,
that-
no. Don't say what it is yet. I want to see if
yeah.
Ronnie can guess what it is just by
Just
looking at
for
it.
those that can't see this, the car's like
Is it a Mahindra?
Mid-wash.
It's Mahindra, yeah?
It is a
Yeah.
Mahindra.
Uh,
It is mid-wash. There's
Mid-car
soap
wash,
all
soap
over it.
suds everywhere.
AKA 70 series. Yes, covered in white.
And I tell you what, even though I can't really make out what's going on a whole lot, it kind of looks pretty good.
Does that number plate say not a 79?
Not 079. Yeah.
Oh,
not
wow.
079.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
Anyway,
got a
so
good sense of humour.
what we've got here is Ruben Jones has sent in his 2022 Mahindra pickup. Budget of $50,000, touring and coastal driving is his purpose. And under anything else we should know, he's given a great rundown here. You're gonna love
Great
this one.
rundown.
So he started with it's like a story. A solid rig, my 2022 Mahindra pickup, aka 69 series. After the unfortunate demise of my 1999 Pajero, blown up 3 times due to some ill-fated engine conversions and questionable mechanics, I decided it was time for a change. Enter my 2022 Mahindra, quite literally a tractor in disguise. Sporting a 2.2 litre common rail 4-cylinder engine, this beast channels the spirit of an old 70 series with its low-end torque and perfectly optimised gearing for both forward driving and towing. Don't expect luxury. The Mahindra embraces simplicity much like the 70 series. However, its minimalism is its greatest strength. Is this AI punching this out? 'Cause it's beautifully written. I'm not doubting Ruben, but this is just
I think he's just a good rider,
a
mate.
great rider.
Could be ChatGPT.
No, I don't think it is because there's humour in it.
Yeah, true. The All-Bosch ECU and Loom ASIN drivetrain, if I'm saying that right, components similar to Toyota's, a Borg-Warner low-range transfer case and an Eaton automatic rear-locking diff makes it a solid unit. It's a bit jolty, not exactly ideal for slow technical driving, but it gets the job done. The IFS torsion bars up front and the Leaf under-axle setup at the rear offer decent feedback through the heavy steering. The absimal turning circle, do you know how to say that word? Absimal turning circle.
Sorry, I'm not sure where you are.
Maybe is a design choice aimed at preserving the CV shafts and limiting
Abysmal.
Of course, abysmal. I didn't know it was spelt that way.
Jeez, it really is like a 70
Abysmal
series.
Yeah, abysmal.
That's
how
how
did you
that's
think it was
spelled.
spelled?
I don't know, but what did I
Abysmal.
remember that other word I got really wrong? Oh, I can't remember.
I remember
what it was.
Morton.
That was
Morrington.
Might be calling you
Morton.
abysmal from now on.
abysmal. What was I saying? Abysmal. Oh, that's embarrassing.
Abysmal.
Abysmal.
See, this is why I'm not reading them.
I use that word a bit too. Anyway, aimed at preserving the CV shafts with limiting blocks. Initially, this is elite by Ruben. Initially, I wasn't won over by its appearance, but over time, its rugged charm grew on me. With a 60-litre tank providing over 600 kilometres, jeez, even when fully loaded with a rooftop
Hang on.
tent and large awning,
Was a 60-litre tank?
60 with a 60-plus
Oh, okay.
litre tank. So I feel like it wouldn't be much more than 60.
Well,
Otherwise
60
you'd
plus could be 100 litres.
Yeah, I know, but sure.
Surely you'd ride
Surely if
100
it was
litres.
70, you'd ride 70 plus. The Mahindra proves to be pretty economical. Though I can't praise it enough, it's important to note a few drawbacks. Parts availability can be hit or miss, and customer service varies between dealers. Yet, for its price bracket, it's the most comfortable four-wheel drive I've driven. Whether it's a 12-hour shift or tearing down corrugations, it handles it all without a rattle. In short, she's a solid rig that ticks all the right boxes. Hit me up when you want to do a modified episode, Ronnie Jonesy. Signing out. That is just a little bit of what we are after coming up with the ultimate four-wheel drive. Beautifully written. Thank you, Ruben. Wish we had more photos of this car because I actually would love to see.
I'm
The
guessing
rest
it's red.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Orange?
it's curry coloured.
Curry
He
coloured?
goes after, his name is the Curry Cruiser. He sent in a couple of questions before.
So the budget on this is $50K for the whole setup. Do you reckon that's what
50K
Ruben
for the
named?
whole
Yeah, I think that's
setup.
what he's
Oh,
saying.
that's incredible.
So
Just looking at it, like there's a lot done to this vehicle.
what type of canopy was on there?
Did I read that?
Oh, have you found it somewhere else?
Oh, yeah, so that would make sense. And he's just obviously got some tarp on that.
Right.
Yeah, except why is this one white?
Maybe he's just done the paint. It looks white in the photo. Just looks like it's got orange features.
Interesting.
Unless it's not his.
Well, look at that.
He's just like posting.
You're just throwing up
Mahindras.
someone else's Mahindra.
Is this Mahindra? They're doing advertising?
Oh, there, that's it there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's what it looked like in the photo.
Oh, hang on. What is going on there?
this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one, that's him, I reckon.
Why is it? Oh,
I reckon that's the one.
right. Yeah,
That
it is the one.
That matches all the...
It is the one. Yeah. Huh.
It's bloody set up.
So it is white, but he's just got like yellow, orange stickers on it.
Yeah, Karoo. It's like it's branded or something.
Karoo.
Deep dive on what Karoo is.
Okay, there's only two
Now-
clamps on that roof rack. That's a little bit concerning. But yeah, I'm impressed how much you can get a car and everything in there.
I
with
wonder what this
50-something
little...
thousand.
wonder what that little
Karoo.
space there is.
Karoo is a
that's-
semi-desert natural region of South Africa.
That'd be like a pressure. So as it's driving, it'd be like a vent,
Oh, right.
so that when you run the air through there, it'll pressurize the cab and come out there. You won't get dust inside the cab.
Oh, yeah.
So if you run recirc, which I only just learnt recently, that's when you get dust into the car.
When you do run research.
When you do run recirc.
Oh.
But you have to run recirc if you're passing or if you're sitting behind someone.
Yeah, right.
Kicking up dust, then you'll get less dust.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is a nice... again, we'll get more than one photo coming up, but for the ultimate four-wheel drive, for Ruben's ultimate four-wheel drive, Got to back him in. It's pretty bloody good.
Yeah.
Love to drive one of these. We've given them probably a bit of stick over the time too, boys.
The Mahindras. I think the Mahindras have been given the 79 stick.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Maybe you have, Duggo. I feel like I've rated them perfectly the entire
Oh,
time.
right.
I spoke to
Love a Mahindra, mate. I've always said I would buy one.
I spoke to a fella at Sydney. He was talking about Mahindra, and yeah, he was raving on about it.
Yeah, now hang on. The new Mahindra coming out though. We've had a look at that.
A new one.
Yeah, didn't we look at that at the end of the year? At the end of before we went on break.
Potentially.
Oh, I reckon we did. I'm gonna
Same size
the
engine?
SUV
the
Mahindra.
new Mahindra.
Oh, so at the moment they only do utes, right?
Is it the XUV? Is that what you're talking about?
XUV.
The Mahindra XUV?
Have you got that? Can you bring it up? Have you got a photo up now?
Let me get it.
Would you buy a Mahindra?
No, this thing here. Remember that one?
No.
Do you remember seeing that?
No.
Remember we covered that?
I might not have been here.
Oh,
Tonight.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
a little
maybe
bit.
not.
Vaguely.
Maybe it was Jane and I, yeah.
Vaguely.
That I would.
That's a Mahindra.
Yeah, new Mahindra
Give
pickup.
us a
Yeah,
look.
I've seen a
pickup
couple
new-
of them driving around. They actually do look pretty good.
I don't know if
Jonesy seems happy with them.
but Jonesy's stoked, yeah. Why wouldn't you be?
Why wouldn't
50K, you've got all
50K,
that.
you got all that, yeah. True.
I don't know if I love the shape of those ones at the moment, but I do. This thing here.
It looks
Not
more
a huge
modern.
fan of the shape.
So, but I looking at the shape of this. So, what I'm looking at now looks like a Ford Ranger and a Hilux had a bit of a night together, and then a while later, something popped out of a factory in a green color. That's exactly how I would describe it. It actually looks like those two cars sort of mated, and it does actually look pretty cool. It's got the spares in the back of the ute. It's got a roll cage, like a sporty sort of type thing. Kind of looks like a Rogue version, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it's
Flip it around for me.
that's more caught up with what
Oh,
a
yeah.
modern day.
Yeah,
it does.
It looks a bit more
like it's
modern,
not
doesn't it?
it's not a 70 series comparison.
No, but looking at that looks like the version they'll have with all the tech in it, right?
Yeah.
And then I think
The
they'll still.
Mahindra is your 70 series. You're saying.
I think they'll still keep
Yeah,
those
okay.
ones because it's like it's black and white here. The difference, you know?
Yeah, that's interesting.
And this, I think, this is a concept. Like this is a 2020, like due 2027. It's saying, but that's like the concept of what they think it will look like.
I know very limited stuff about the Mahindra as well, like the one we just had up there.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, no.
I didn't actually look at the axles. I don't even know if I'm pretty sure they're not solid axles. Maybe the rear one might be, but I'm pretty sure the front will be IFS, right? Surely that wouldn't be solid front and rear, the Mahindra. But that there is definitely IFS.
Yeah. Have you also heard about
Yeah,
the?
no, it's IFS.
Yeah.
It's IFS.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not solid.
Is a Leaf rear?
I think it's a leaf.
I think
rear
Ruben
with-
even said
with
reef.
IFS, yeah.
Yeah.
Leaf under axle
Under
setup.
axle, yeah.
You kind of want that anyway in a ute. I find that utes with the coil, they just sag too much.
Just on new cars, have you heard about the new Ford Ranger Super Duty?
No.
Haven't heard about them. So they're bringing out like Ford are bringing out a Ranger that's like 4.5. It's like it's not an F-150. It's not a.
So it's not a
it's
truck
not a wrap-
size.
It's like this. I'm seeing it everywhere at the moment.
What, like on the road?
No,
4.5
it's bringing out
ton
in
brakes
20.
towing capacity.
Yeah,
4.5
2026.
ton gross
Oh.
GVM and an 8,000
Yeah, it's like
Kilo.
It's like
GCM.
well clear of every other ute on
Okay.
the market in that smaller. That no one knows what it's exactly going to look like yet. That's the thing.
All right, but you need a medium rigid license to drive that.
Do you?
Yeah, 4.5 ton. You will.
Do you?
Yeah.
They say, from what I'm hearing though, people are predicting it's not going to be much bigger than the current Ranger.
Yeah, but they're making it so it can tow more, right? So you'd
Yes.
need a MR license unless they bring it in at 4.4 or something cheeky like that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe they will because
But what size motor are they putting in it?
Hasn't been confirmed.
It does, yeah. So it's all this. It's all this just speculation. So it's like everyone's trying to figure out: will it be just an extended chassis?
Yeah. So what would make sense here with current emissions going on for your passenger vehicle? You know, big SUVs, la-da-da.
Yep.
Anything you need a C-class license for is heavily targeted with all this emissions bullshit, right? I get it worldwide, but in Australia, I mean, come on, we actually need distance.
Yep.
Put that aside. Bringing in a vehicle that you need an MR license for to tow is A, smart, B, you'll probably escape the emissions sort of stuff because it's in another
truck.
class. It'll be classed as like a truck.
Yep.
So that is what you should be towing a 3.5 ton caravan with, not a car that you take that 250 Prado out there, you put a 3.5 ton caravan behind that because you can. Well, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Okay. And yes, I will be an idiot because I want to test it, but but I would not travel around Australia.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, fair.
It just doesn't make sense. I wouldn't even do it in a 79 or a 200 or 300 either. It's just too much to tow behind a car. But if they're making a car like the Tundra, that'll be something. The F-150, the Ram, these bigger cars, not because of who makes them, because of the size of them.
Yep.
So that's what I'm hoping that's why they're bringing that in. But see, you see the Tundra, they've actually kept under that scale of
Oh, have they?
size. So
Yeah, okay.
you don't need an MR license for it, but that also means you can't, load it up to
Yep.
what the Americans can.
Yeah, gotcha. I'm just trying to do a quick bit of reading here, but it's not. There's not everyone's got the same amount of information, obviously, and just plugging it a different way. But it'd be interesting to see what happens under the Ranger badge. So it's not under an F. It's not an F truck. It's not.
Yeah.
It's under the Ranger badge. It's interesting.
Okay. Well, that'll be my prediction to avoid emissions and to.
Yep.
But you're going to need an MR license.
Well, allegedly it's going to have the an upgraded version of the 3-litre V6
Okay.
in it.
Oh, is that what they're saying?
That's
Okay.
allegedly.
Okay.
Not confirmed, but allegedly, yeah.
So maybe they're going to bring out like your C-class one that's under that towing rate, and then they might have just a particular one.
Well,
'Cause that makes sense.
that's what Toyota's doing with the Tundra. So you can get the 3.5 ton towing capacity one, but you can also get the 4.5 ton towing capacity one
you
if
go.
you pay extra for a genuine 70mm tow ball and hitch accessory from Toyota.
And get an MR license.
Yeah, well, yeah, you have to get the MR license if you're doing 4.5 ton, right?
Yeah.
So you'll have to do that.
So if it's 4495, you're just on a C class license.
Yeah. Anything under 4.5 ton.
Surely that's
I don't know.
surely that's what
I
happens.
don't know. I would assume that they would round up or something.
Yeah, but then you have to you're not forcing people because they don't have to do it, but then not many people have an MR,
I'm pretty sure, like,
MR
have you got your
license.
driver's license on you?
I don't think they're difficult to get though.
No,
No, they're not. No,
if you
no.
wanna-
MR's super easy.
If you want to,
Yeah.
if you
HR's
wanted
easy
to, you
too.
can do that.
Yeah.
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 HR's
And you know
easy.
what do you have to do? Just go and pay extra for it, or do you need
Oh,
to
no,
do a
you,
test
you-
in something?
well, okay, it's actually probably pretty expensive now because everyone's making bank on mining, right?
Yeah.
So I got my truck license from my previous business, and like you put me in a truck now, I wouldn't know how to drive it.
Yeah.
It's been so long, but I have a license, so I can. No, yeah, automatic truck, put me in that. I'll figure it out, but it wouldn't be good to start with. So yeah, I've got a HR. It wasn't that hard to get.
Right.
MR is super easy to get. It's like MR will be easier to an automatic MR will be easier than a manual C-class
Yeah,
license
yeah.
for people these days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
$145 as well.
Is that all?
Yep.
Oh, that's to pass
and that
it.
includes that's the application fee and the
Yeah.
practical driving assessment.
Yes.
So what-
But
one.
you're missing all the hours in between.
Yeah.
What are you driving what vehicle are they putting you in for a medium rigid license test?
They put you. Well, okay. So I skipped MR and went straight to HR.
Yeah, and that you're allowed to drive MR obviously
Yeah.
once you've gone above that. Yeah.
Yeah. MRs though.
So what'd you have? What were you driving in a HR license test?
I was driving a dump truck.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Driving a dump truck with, what was it, like 16 gears or something.
Right.
Yeah. So you basically got your low and
Is
your
that the
high.
H grid?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. That's
I probably wouldn't, yeah.
anyway. That's interesting. See
It's
what happens with it.
interesting.
Yeah.
It is interesting. I assume they would do the same thing as the Tundra.
Yeah.
Have two.
Sorry, I brought that
failed-
up. 'cause
I
that's
failed-
probably
No,
I
enough.
that's
failed my
good. That's an
first-
on the radar thing though, mate. So
I failed,
should cop a fine for that.
So,
I failed my first test, by the way, too.
did you? No,
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that.
I was flawless, and then literally the last turn, I had to coast it because I couldn't fucking get the gear.
Yeah, right.
So I coasted it, and the guy's like, "Man, you could have done anything else, but because of that, I can't pass you."
Are you double clutching?
Yeah, you're double
Yeah.
clutching and stuff. Yeah, and I went to double clutch, couldn't find the gear I needed. I don't know, just had a momentary lapse, and so I coasted with a clutch in around the corner, and then found the gear. You can't do that. That's a fail.
Right.
It's like running a stop sign.
Yeah, right.
So because you essentially don't have control of the car, apart from your brake.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, when I went for the second time, passed. Yeah.
Never failed a test.
Have you?
Driving test. No.
Also failed my first C-class license test.
Ooh. You shouldn't be on the road, mate. You're a menace.
Well, here's the thing, right? So
It's probably 'cause you're doing weights while you were driving.
No. This when I was
in the car doing some sort of tricep
Mate, you can't be
extensions or
doing
something.
that.
mate. I was what was I 17?
Imagine getting in that car and
at
just doing
time?
that. Seatbelt. Seatbelt.
Wouldn't want them to snap.
Strap in. My
like it.
God.
We're going. What's the time?
56 minutes.
Jeez, we're you know what? We're not even talking about the Prado today.
No.
Oh, we already did.
We did a little bit.
We did a little
actually,
bit.
yeah.
I don't want to talk about it.
Maybe we
too
don't
much, to be
talk about
honest.
it in case there's not any more topics after this on the Prado.
Well,
yeah.
I don't feel like talking
Yeah, fair
anymore
enough
about it.
too.
So anyone watching this, you have to wait till YouTube to see what I did.
Yeah.
I think by the time this is out, the YouTube
you
video
might-
might already be
yeah.
out.
Maybe.
So this could be funny
So
to look back on.
yeah, you might actually go back and watch it if you don't know what's going on. Or wait.
You'll wait.
Yeah, either way.
Or wait. Either way, you'll
watch either
find
one.
out eventually.
Hey, I got to look out for that whole duration of time. So,
Hey mate, have
Cue the
fun
fly.
climbing through the window. To get
well, I don't have to climb through the window now.
So interested to see what's going on here.
I know.
Are these through our headphones? And
No,
we're going to read these ones?
these are
Alright.
readable ones.
No worries. I'm just going to read them because they're probably not asking me anyway.
We didn't get any call
Yeah.
throughs.
No voice messages at the moment.
Oh,
Yeah, just with the new website and stuff.
And off the chat. We've been off the airwaves.
we have been
you know.
off the air for a bit.
oh.
People forgot
Maybe we
about
should
us,
put a
Ronnie.
call out. You want to send us a voice message? Send us a voice message.
forwarddrivepodcast.com.au.
Da da da.
Da-da-da.
Oh,
Righto, pterodactyl. Great name.
that's a prehistoric bird.
Terry Dactyl.
Oh, sorry, yeah, well,
I assume his name's Terry.
Terry, yeah. Wonder what his last name
You've
is.
ripped him off from that.
Terry, yeah, sorry.
His last name
I
might
did say
be Dactyl.
pterodactyl. Terry. Sorry, Terry. If your name's Terry, his first name could be Dactyl.
Must have a big wingspan.
Maybe he's 3 metres tall.
Or he's really old.
Harrop E-lockers or ARB lockers. I'm assuming it's like either one of those. With TJM Pro Locker no longer in production, I'd like to know his thoughts as you. Around why TJM stopped making their Pro Locker, as he believed they were the best on the market. Speak to me, Ronnie, he says.
Okay. Look, first of all,
Talk it to me.
first and foremost, I would never go an air locker again because everyone that I've known personally that had an air locker, including myself, I've had an airline fail and you get that brr, brr, and lockers
you try to
in, lockers
engage.
and it happened to me at the worst time. And then when one went, the other one went.
Yep.
So I lost front and rear, and I had a busted CV in the front, and I was literally limping out in one-wheel drive.
Yep.
You could pretty much say. Yeah.
Right.
And then, another mate with a Jeep, his air locker went, someone else with a Rodeo. So, you know what? E-lockers, that's what I would choose. Do you have to be careful with e-lockers? Yeah, you do. I hear they're not as strong, but from my personal experience, I haven't experienced a locker fail on me. So, yeah.
And do you have a preference, like Harrop or ARB?
Look, well, ARB only do air lockers, so
Oh, okay.
it'd be Harrop e-locker.
Right.
E-locker, Detroit locker, Harrop, it's all the same.
Okay.
And why did TJM stop doing their lockers? I never had any experience with their lockers, but maybe they just weren't selling them. Maybe it's one of those products that just doesn't make the money, you know. There are a lot of great products out there, but if the masses aren't buying it, it's not worth them having it.
Yeah. What's the Ineos, if you purchase that with the optional lockers,
Lockers, yeah.
are they e-lockers?
I don't know actually, but they're very similar. So they're electronically activated,
Yeah.
so they could be. Yeah.
Just asking for
I kind of feel like I
asking for a
should
mate.
know. Yeah, but unless they got they'd have some, whatever differential they're using, whatever works for that. Yeah.
Quick story,
If Will told you,
yeah, would you?
we will.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Do we have a choice?
No. So I did some research on like why the Grenadier came about, and thank you for your question, Terry Dactyl. Interestingly enough, the guy that came up with the idea to do it, I think he's a very wealthy man in England, and I think he approached Land Rover and asked if he could do the Defender, and was, obviously declined. And so he's like, all right, I'll just go and make my own. And I'm assuming he's the Ineos guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they came up with the idea in a pub called the Grenadier.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys know this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, the next question from Michael Lee.
No. Was that it?
Yeah.
Just that they came up with it in the pub.
Yeah. You guys knew that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we talk about that?
There's-
I think we might have talked about it already.
Okay.
There's a few people that are ripping into
Sorry, mate.
to
It's
the
all
guy,
right.
to the
It's
guy
really good.
about that, saying like, this car definitely was designed in a pub. Just having a few beers, coming up with a stupid idea and making a car.
No, nothing stupid about that.
There's nothing stupid about that. I'll seriously take my hat off to someone who will actually go ahead and make a car for off road.
Yeah.
It's
Even if you have got all the money in the world, like, good on him.
yeah. Well, who else is going to do it?
Yeah.
No one, right?
So cool.
And look, with this 250 Prado, which is the altitude model, supposed to be off roady. Well, Duggo, let's have a look at the underneath of the car for this podcast, and you can see all these piss weak plates that are just. I've gained more clearance. Put it.
Oh, no.
It does not look like it's a 1,000K car at the moment.
Yeah,
It looks
okay.
like it's done 50,000 Ks on the gun barrel highway.
Hopefully the price reflects the damage on car sales.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
There's one going to the wreckers here. It's $1,000.
Yeah. What's going on there?
Yeah.
All right, we got one more because I want to go have a look at this car. Michael Lee, hey fellas, in regards to Ronnie's 3-year four-wheel drive build plan, would you, with no budget limit, have portals on your 79 series? I'm in New Zealand and they are becoming easier and more popular. Yes, they cost a lot, but with a dream style build, would you go down that road?
No.
Reasons.
You're just adding another element of, failure.
Yep.
Look, no one really hears about the portals and the chrome ollie axles that are snapping. It happens, but people sweep it under the rug. So it happens more than what you think. And see, having a 70 series Land Cruiser that's super reliable already, and then you're adding all this stuff to it. You look at my Troopy at the moment. You look at my 76 at the moment. I haven't gone and invested in, I've chosen to wrap the car to keep the paint safe on a 76 over doing a rear diff correction to increase the GVM and all that.
Yeah, righto.
So there is a time and place for it. So if you are going to increase and do all that work to the car to hold all that weight, it's now a Tourer.
Yep.
You take it off-road and you bang it around, all that extra weight's just going to break whatever, and you're shifting the problem somewhere else. So on both of my 70 series right now, I know what a weak point is. That's on a short axle because I've done it twice. And on the 79, when I reinforced all that, I moved the problem elsewhere. I smashed the front diff, I smashed 2 rear diffs, so therefore, if you know there's a weak point on the car, maybe think about it. What's going to happen if you strengthen it? Is it worth strengthening that? Or is it worth knowing that that's the spot that's likely going to break and you keep it in the car? If you have portal axles, are you going to keep a spare portal axle with you? Probably not. So that's where I'll go. And look, it does give you great clearance underneath. It's undeniable you're going to get great clearance underneath. Your center of gravity is going to be worse. It's not like a suspension lift. You don't have this. It doesn't add any movement. It just brings your car up higher, and then now you're higher again. And it's just I wouldn't drive with portals.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I feel like that might be the answer Michael was looking for, but I'm glad you gave an honest answer.
Yeah. Like honestly, I've had a stupid amount of money, which it might seem like I do, but I don't. No, I wouldn't. I just wouldn't. No, I'd rather buy another car.
Yeah, that's good.
I'd rather buy a $10,000 or $20,000 old Land Rover Defender or an old 80 series and have that as a fun car in the bush.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good answer. I like it. Well, that's us. That is us.
That is us.
That is us.
Terry and Michael, thank you for your questions. Put the fire out now. I'm actually getting pretty tired.
Yeah. Had a little nap. Well, that was it. Siri just came on again. Had a little nap then.
Oh, so
Zoned out.
So if anyone's like,
So I should buy portals, yeah?
if people are, ask Siri. If people are driving in their car, hey Google, hey Siri.
Hey Toyota, put the windows down.
Yeah, couldn't believe that. Told a lot of people about that.
Ooh. Hey Toyota, put all windows down.
Does that work too?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
All windows go down. So if someone drops their bloody fart, drops their guts. So Toyota lock all windows.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that. Anyway, that's incredible. I'm going to wrap this up pretty quick because we've been going too long. If you're still with us, thank you. The 4 Wheel Drive podcast, we're back. We're calling it season 2. We're not sure what it is, but we're just back and we're loving it. Music by the Southern River Band, Let It Ride. See us out, the 4 Wheel Drive podcast on Instagram. All the episodes over on BackChat's YouTube. Patrons, stick around, the 4wheeldrivepodcast.com.au. Just go over there and have a look around. See what you can find. Cheers.
Adios.